the like button if you're watching this post-production. Otherwise, hit the like button immediately. Let's see. The broadcast should start over here on the little laptop. And that will indicate that we're ready to go. Excellent. Be sure to vote in the poll. Today was the state of play. Damn, I look like I'm going to a tropical paradise or something, bro. Today was a state of play, and like usual, I didn't enjoy it. Thank goodness I didn't call off the day of work to stream it. It's basically the biggest snooze I could imagine. 1 second, I need to blow my nose. Oh my god. Allergies today. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully you liked the first day of what they call Summer Game Fest. I personally think it was slop. I think I'm gonna have to look back through this list of what even happened because I hate these shows. I already go in with a bad attitude. And then I just think what a damn big ass waste of time. Because I don't align with every single game. I certainly do not. I'm not in every genre. So when you watch the whole show and you soak it in as one entity, I think it's terrible. I think it's got a terrible flow. I think their presentation of games is kind of mid. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Chaz UBCS has just donated $2 through Super
Yo.
Chats. State of Decay was so bad, so lame, nothing to show 4 liters.
You keep saying State of Decay, but you're slandering my only Xbox anchor. You're slandering my only Xbox game, Chaz. That's all I have left. Thank you so kindly. What up, Chaz Solaire? Wait, it looks like Solaire was the first in the compartment? Hey, baby. Hope you're doing well, fellas. What's up, King Venom? Okay, let's hit the like button on this super chat. Let's go. Let's hit all the buttons. Man, I was hitting all the buttons when I was watching the state of play. I don't know if you guys felt similar. Here, let me make sure everything's cool. Here, let's do that. There we go. Oh, man. I'm going to look back at what even happened here. Because when I first watched it, when I sat down and watched this crap, we were talking about it in Discord a little bit, going back and forth, just live reacting to it. I thought the show was terrible. I gave it a 0 in the end. And maybe I'll rethink it.
Chaz UBCS has just donated $2 through
Yes!
Super Chats. No GTA 6, no Mega Man, no Resident Evil, no quality LL.
Dude, all of those are able to stand on their own. I don't know about Mega Man. But bro, Capcom has their own showcase. This state of play is always crap. There's never anything. I'm surprised they didn't show oh wait. I was gonna say I'm surprised they didn't show OD, but that's like Xbox. We still have the Xbox game showcase. Let's see when that happens, man. Because I just don't give a shit about Xbox. They're dead. They're done. June 7th. So what? Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. What the hell is 10 a.m. Pacific time? Either way, we'll check this out. We'll live react to both the Summer Snooze Fest and this Xbox game showcase, which this is our last chance for them to help us. Geoff Keighley needs to hit that home run. He won't, man. You know better than that, Solaire. I mean, he did present You know, Elden Ring. That changed the damn world, didn't it? I guess for a few months.
Chaz UBCS has just donated $2 through Super Chat. The Project Helix slander will stop or else Dilly.
Or else Dilly. You know, I think at least half of my ex-broads used to call me Dilly. So, I don't know, Chaz. You're praising this Xbox CEO, this AI queen coming out of the fucking whatever, Dunkin' Donuts or whatever she did before. Frankly, your faith is misplaced and it might be blind. Just because they say, oh, this is going to be a great console, doesn't mean it's going to be a great console. Look at the PS5. It took like 5 years to get going. Like, what the hell is this crap? I mean, not exactly, but damn, bro. Feels like forever. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too much money.
Has just donated $2 through Super Chat. I will go 12 rounds with you anytime, anywhere, Dilly.
I don't know what that means, but okay, man. Let's add some fuel to this fire. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, Ches. I've got all my facts straight. I got all the documentation, I've got it all. That's what's up. 12 rounds. Shit. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. So, what's the first game we should talk about on this list? I mean, we can start slow because there's some bangers on here to talk about. Did they show Alien Fireteam Elite too? I must have stopped paying attention. But I already knew that game existed. I'm not really interested. They're coming out with some remasters, of course. I have no interest in that.
Chaz UBCS has just donated
Holy frick!
Through Super Chat. If I good at something, neither do it for free. The dollar flows.
If you're good at something, never do it for free. Thank you so kindly, Chaz. It was a state of slop. What up, Tim? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Every year I see it, it like gets worse. I think back when it was E3 and they had this big ass event, you know, when it's everyone together, it's cooler. It's a big shebang. It's not like 50 filler anime games that I'll never try. All this cartoon looking crap, I'm sorry. We're out of that era. We're into the realism era. You know, a few pixel games, fine, but this is a state of damn play, bro.
Chaz UBCS has just donated $2 through Super Chat. It only burn in my half. Everything burns. Rip HLW.
I'm only burning my half. Did he, though? Did he? We love the Joker. What up, Adrian? That's a cool shirt. Dude, the comments were flaming my outfit, man. Like, hey, Margaritaville. Hey, Guy Fieri. This guy looks like he shouldn't dress himself. I'm like, dude, why are you attacking my outfit? Because you know the game sucks. That's why. 007 is a disaster that went down in flames. Well, that's another story for another time. We're talking about a sinking Titanic, also known as PlayStation. PlayStation is dead. You know, Xbox is dead, PlayStation is dead. I guess Nintendo's the last man standing. How's it going, Philo in the motherfrickin' house? Motherfrick? How's it going, dude? Uh-oh. Solaire's already just pulling out the ace in the deck. Of course you'll play as a woman in God of War now. Alana Pierce wrote the freaking thing. The fire rises. Obviously, man. It's, I thought we were... I thought it was done.
$2 through Super Chat. 007 deadline
Jazz!
is coming for you, were basement tells.
The 007 Dead Light Foamers coming for you, Basement L's. What? Thank you, Chaz. It's like poetry to me. Thank you, moderators. There's a new thing I have on, so it might take some more clicking and stuff, but little filter to stop the flim flam, you know, the crumb bums, as they say. Bro, 007 is completely dead. Unless they pass it off to someone else, which would be great. I mean, I'll never touch a game again in that category. It's just bad, okay? You can't make a good 007 game. They haven't been able to do it for like 20 years. Give up, you know? Alana Pierce, man, that is like an era that's kind of done with. I haven't seen a video from her. She makes like, I don't know, journal videos. She like highly investigative shit. I'm not down with that. I unsubscribed long ago. I apologize. But yeah, God of War Lawfee. Is that not the shittest ass name you've ever heard? God of War Lawfee. Kratos is out. Faye is in. I like women. Okay? I love women. Shit. Most of the time. But God of War is being disemboweled. It was already destroyed to me. They already destroyed it. They turned it into a film. They turned it into a movie. As opposed to the fun, beat 'em up, fucking tear 'em up, gore, you know, fuck fest. It was an insane game. The first trilogy of God of War was insane. I think this new edition and all of them actually are terrible. Like, all the new shit, terrible. Maybe the remake was fine, but it's like a movie. It's literally a fucking movie. I don't like to watch things on rails or be attacked by creatures the same size of me. You know, when I've attacked fucking the most giant shit imaginable. It's just ridiculous. But this game, basically everyone I've seen except for shills and maniacs, were just hooked on this stuff. Um, People have said this is it. This is the death of the fucking brand. I think the brand was buried a while ago, but we'll see. What up, Macho? Macho Man! How's it going, dude? Ah, man, today was another fucking day. Another swing at life. State of play, you give it a C. I think I give it an F. I'm gonna have to think deeper on the matter. Let's go down the list a bit more. God of War, Lawfee. Marvel's Wolverine. You know, I'm glad Wolverine is rated R or whatever, rated M for mature. Fucking, I think it's blasphemous to not make it, you know, bloody at least a bit. But I'll be honest, all I seen was like a bloodier version of 007. I don't know what to tell you. It looked on rails. It looked like I played this game before. It's just a beat 'em up, slash 'em up. You know, I've been there, done that. It looks like the best of its kind, though. I think that'll be the best Wolverine game they have made, at least from my recollection. I can't recall the other good one that came out. But I do not intend to own this game. I don't care about Wolverine.
Chaz UBCS has just donated
Chaz with the money.
Super chat. Logan is one of the best films ever made. Fight me, brothers.
I'd say in the superhero category, fuck yes. I love what they did with Patrick Stewart's character, Professor X. How he's like losing fucking control because he's got like Alzheimer's or something, or some shit is rattling in his brain. I like how his power is so fucking intense. I think we all know the scene where they go to the fucking casino, or it was like some type of, I don't know what it was, sweets. I think it was sweets or something. Bro, it was the coolest scene like ever. It was fucking insane. Everyone's just stopped in time and they're just trying to get fucking through there. Logan is amazing. I don't know how to describe what it makes me feel, but I felt like it was the most fair and honest conclusion to that character and everything they had done. It was A grade, diamond tier. I really liked it a lot. I've only seen it maybe once or twice, but it's really cool. I like the post apocalyptic kind of out in the desert vibe at the beginning.
Chaz UBCS has just donated $2 through Super Chat. Lara is super wow now. Holy smokes, man, what a broad.
What a broad? Yeah. Wait till that Amazon Prime TV show. Then it'll go back down the fucking barrel. Dude, the Lara Croft game I'm interested in, yes. But bro, it's from like Amazon fucking Studios. They had some hand in the 007 conundrum. I don't know, maybe they just supply the money, but it feels like they might make the rules. It looks insane. Fuck yes. There are a couple things that I liked about this show, but we've seen Ill for like 5 years now. It's like, come on, just let's get the game going, you know? But I think they've had more than ever. Like, it showed us the characters, a few different plot points. It looks insane. I can't wait to see that. And shout out to Mundfish, because nothing would exist without them. It's time to bow down. Team Cloud came up with the ideas and the whatever the fucks. I don't know what else. But Mundfish stepped up. This game exists because of them. Mundfish helped with funding, and they were serious about everything. They very serious. What's this demonic message here? I cannot see it.
That Solaire Gaming has just
Solaire!
donated €5 through Super Chat. I've played this game before. That's my main issue with modern games. Most of them look like something I've played 1,000 times before.
You know what it is, Solaire? It's like it's the same formula chopped up a different way. You know, climb this section of the area. You know, vault this area. The setup is, it needs to be altered somehow. They've been doing this for so long, Solaire. And people don't often see it. This is why I had a problem with the Star Wars games starring fucking Tom Holland or whoever that was. I didn't like Jedi Survivor. I didn't like the other game because it felt on rails. It felt like I'd played that game before. It's like everything, I don't know where it began, you know? Climbing these areas, doing these little puzzles. It's so basic. And you know, I don't I don't know how I feel about Dr. Disrespect these days, but I watched his gameplay and he did the same thing I did at the same parts, where he gets to this conclusion that, something needs to happen, something needs to go. But let me think specifically. It's the craziest thing, man. It's like you just call out the moments that are about to happen. You don't have to rub a crystal ball because we played this game before, you know? We have played this game before. I'm tired of it. I don't know where it all began. I don't know what formula they're copying. It might be um, Uncharted or something before that, maybe a Spider-Man game or something. But there's a formula that has been copied and pasted. It's like, okay, in these sections we're just running. We're just running. In these sections we're just climbing. We're just climbing. In these sections, give them a little bit of choice, just a little bit. But in actuality, I felt nothing for the 007 thing. Uh, Nothing at all. I mean, I felt fury. I felt like, damn, this sucks. But emotionally, I felt nothing. We didn't even get to the hot women. And there is a hot woman in that game, which would have made it much better if, we knew that ahead of time. But I don't want to have to play 12 hours of a game to get there, get to the meat and the potatoes. Appreciate you, Solaire. Wolverine, Ill, Stuntman, Control 2, Onimusha, Raymond. Those are the games I'm looking forward to, says Macho Man. Onimusha, yes, but oh yeah, was there a demo announced? Trailer plus playable demo announced. I don't know if that's a reality. I can't remember a demo being spoken into existence. But yeah,
Chaz
looks good.
UBCS has just donated $2 through Super Chat. I have a hunger for Sweeney's socks right about now, lol.
Huh. Socks, man. This Tarantino motherfucker talking about eating Sydney Sweeney's socks. That is a no-no. We don't do that here. Bro, I don't know if you've heard of Euphoria, Chaz, but just watch a few clips from that show. She basically, there's nothing left to the imagination anymore. I've seen it all. The whole thing. The whole from head to toe. That show sucks very badly. Don't watch it with intention. But I've already seen enough. And to me, she's gone down considerably in percentage. She showed everything. There's nothing left to the imagination anymore. And I can't respect it. I think it began with Ubisoft games. Somewhere in there, Solaire, I swear. Someday I hope to pinpoint the point in time and just figure out where we went wrong. Where did it become easy to do like this type of game over and over, and people, they'll get into it. It's these hand-holdy sections that get me. It's like I want to control how I play the game. It's not like, we don't need 50 different options. It's not like that. But just make me feel in control. Let me lose control in the game, If the control's in my hand and I fuck it up purposefully, the game shouldn't take control and put me on the right track. There's just a lot of logic things about that game as well, but we'll move on. We've beaten that Titanic into fucking dust. The ship is sunk. What's left to do but have a fucking... Let's not. Let's not. Either way, God of War is dead. Wolverine, not my cup of tea, but maybe. I just seen some details that did not impress me, bro. I seen a few people say Control Resonant looks good. And I'm not sure why, but I'd love to hear why. You know, maybe I can see it from your perspective, because my perspective is bleak and dark. But one thing I was kind of happy to see was a bit more Silent Hill Townfall. And they're actually launching on September 24th. They're locked in, so fuck yeah, dude. But Annapurna is the wokest ass bullshit company that I could possibly think of right now. I'm pretty sure. They made one of the worst games I have ever played. Um, but these are some good ones. Stray, What Remains of Edith Finch. Those were good games. Kind of like different type of game. Not something typical you'd find lying around. But Annapurna, whatever their name is. I kind of don't. Ugh. Oh yeah, mixtape. Oh yeah, we're fucked. Is that real? Mixtape came from this company. Oh yeah, we're fucked. I don't see it on the list here. One of their worst games. I played it for a bit, and I can't believe they can make crap like this exist in this day and age. But this company handling Silent Hill, I'm a little bit worried about. That's the point I wanted to make. Silent Hill Townfall in the hands of. I thought it was someone else. Let me look again. Why is Anna Purny next to their fucking name? I thought it was. Yeah, here we go. Silent Hill Townfall. Screenburn Interactive. Published by Konami. Oh, just published. Okay. Maybe we're fine. Published is different. But the people who have their hands on it, I kind of trust. Let's see. Where's the exact. Screenburn Interactive. They've only made a few games. Stories Untold and Observation. I think that I think that's in the bag. I think these are the right people to handle Silent Hill. Their own iteration. I just was very underwhelmed by the graphics. I don't know what it was, but interiors looked fake, like filled with fucking plastic. I don't know what to say about it. We'll have to play the game and see, but I don't know if I can go in blind. I do see Annapurna right there. I don't know how much they have involvement with the production portion of the game. Well, that's what worries me. How much do they influence this shit? It's hard to tell. Hmm. Either way, we'll find out in due time. The new God of War slop. It looks like they killed it. Bro, that cube instantly took me out. The fucking cube with the sword in it. What are we fucking doing, man? God of War has lost its identity. And now they want to force this woman into the. Like, I'm fine. I like women. Like I was saying earlier. Shit, I love women. Lara Croft, Ellen Ripley. What was the chick's name from Alien Isolation? It was something Ripley, wasn't it? Forget her name. But either way, it's just like you're forcing this to exist. I'm pretty sure that character is dead. Um, Maybe I'm the fool. Because I didn't play Ragnarok, because that's some dumbass fucking bullshit. That's a terrible game. Dylan Haldern. What the fuck does that mean? Amanda Ripley. Yeah, there you go. Alana Pierce is a liar. Goku knows. I literally have a video that's called that. I think I took it down though, so her fans don't come over and bully me. There's a lot of simps who get real crazy and defend a woman for no reason. I don't know if it still exists. Mixtape does not look that bad. Man, Philo's been on a fucking... He's been on an edgelord trip, man. This guy is like... Oh my god. What up, Hopium's Garden? Dude, what do you think about playing as, you know, Faye, otherwise known as Laufey, instead of Kratos in the new God of War game? Yeah, right? Yeah, let's go, right? Oh, shit. We got a lot to talk about here, though. Feel free to bring up any particular game. I'll talk about all these over and over again in different ways. Absolutely awful. Dude, Philo doesn't... He doesn't live to annoy. He's just telling it how he feels, man. I gotta respect it. You know? I have to respect it. I tell it like it is, too. Shit. I can take the heat. I can take the heat. If he... You know, if I put it out, I gotta be able to take it. You know? I can take the heat. Philo wants to go 12 rounds ever. The line is fucking his, man. He can get right on the line. We will roll out that red carpet. Oh, shit. Ragnarok was awesome? Dude, you edgelordian. Damn. Ragnarok, you have to babysit a child, and it forces you to take orders from Faye, which I guess was definitely, I mean, it's a sign. Inevitability. Of course they were going to have a goddess of war. I'm surprised they didn't call it goddess of war. Maybe I don't understand. Hopium says he'd rather perish in battle than play that sludge. Dude, look at this, Philo. Dude, all these people are saying they would pay you bundles to fucking get on the air, fucking give me the reality check, you know, go down the list of games where we disagree and say why, you know, a score for each, and shit, you can take the fucking wheel, man. I don't care. Get you whatever you need. Philo, think about it. This guy's got takes that are can't be bent, can't be broken, fucking solid steel. Yo, what up, Keems? God of War, not Kratos edition. I mean, what do you think, Macho? Is it time to fucking abandon, you know, the old man? Just let's get the cube in there. The cube fights in battle, by the way. I was like, wow, this is Final Fantasy. You're gonna piss off the God of War fucking... It's not my community, it's not my knowledge, but, you know, I think that would piss them off. Having a gelatinous cube help you in battle. My immersion. Stuntman Revival. This is an interesting one. I didn't know whether to be excited about it, honestly, Jack. Stuntman. What's it called? Hollywood? Oh, was there no release date? Are you bullshitting me? I can't believe they're bringing that back, though. It's kind of gnarly. Let me see here. 1 second. I need to turn off the sound, otherwise this will be loud. Maybe. Well, I can't avoid it. We're just going to have to hop in. Let's see. Was there a release date on this shit? I swear, I thought they were still making these games, but I've been out of the loop, I guess. I'm not the biggest like Stuntman fan. I played a couple of them, but when I seen the trailer, I thought it was gonna be like Twisted Metal or Mad fucking Max. I didn't have a clue, but it looks pretty gnarly. I like the way they captured it. How they like pull back and it's a fucking movie scene. I wonder what it's gonna be like. I mean, how do you even present a game like that? They're gonna have to show more, I think. So you just like film stunts and movie scenes, and you kind of set it up. I don't think this era of people can handle it. They need games to be played for them on rails. I just think that's how it is. Lothy. What kind of fucking name is that? Get a voice changer Philo. What's he probably doesn't like his voice. If Dylan ever streams Dying Like the Beast. Oh, bro, we can dude, we'll make it happen very soon. Very soon. Shit. During the day would be better because I get off at like midnight or something crazy. Hell yeah! If Philo says play fucking Dying Light and I'll get on the mic, we'll fucking play the shit out that, dude. We'll make time. I just want to hear your takes, man. I think the audience wants to hear your takes too. You're like a legendary fucking member of this shit, you know? Get a voice changer. Yeah, do that. Do whatever works. Looks promising. Wolverine looks better than I thought. But a reskin of Spider-Man with blood. It looks better than you thought, but it's a reskin? Damn. Damn. It's not exciting anymore. I don't see the excitement in it. It's a game I've played a dozen times. I think Solaire said something earlier to the same effect. We might have been talking about 007 though. I can't remember. But either way, dude, it looks like a game I played. Looks like a game I've actually played several times. Sure, it's got blood and, whatever. I think that's a given. I think that should be automatic. It's Wolverine, and we're not babies. Games are not for babies. Uh, we can go kind of wild with it. But I don't know. It just doesn't look like anything. It just looks like a game that I played back in 2008. Oh Lord. That's really the issue, man. It just nothing about it looks brand new. It looks like been there, done that. Stuntman has been around since like PS2 days. I've honestly only played demos. I've never owned a Stuntman game. But maybe it's time. We got 1 minute of ill and 20 minutes of God of Suck. That's the funniest fucking thing, man. God of Suck. Wolverine looks good to me. Philo, man, what doesn't look good to you? I mean, what do you think of Ill? Did that look dope? What'd you think of, let's see, what else we got here? Rayman? What'd you think of Rayman? Shit, we'll make this the fucking Philo show right now. God, man. Whatever these allergies are, fucking not very cool. Let's see. Dune Awakening console confirmed. No, man. Dune Awakening. There you go. I mean, a lot of you guys, you're still waiting to get a PC. You're getting Dune Awakening on the console. Huzzah. It looked scary as fuck. It did. Ill the wish list forever game. Doesn't that piss you off, man? I mean, Jesus, they have shown the game off like 50 fucking times. It's like, please just
That Hopium's Garden has just donated
Hopium!
$5 through Super Chat.
Thank
I'm
you.
very concerned about ill. It looked good, but I can guarantee we will be getting a downgrade. Please don't be a motherfucking cunting scorn.
It's not gonna be. I believe in Munfish, okay? If you go play Atomic Heart, that'll give you a taste of what it has turned into. It's kind of this cinematic epic of, I don't know, cross sections of different, characters meeting up during this devastating fucking situation. It's gonna be kind of like that, but with a twist. Team Cloud obviously came to the table with some good shit, but frankly, they didn't have nothing to back it up. Thanks, Hopium. It's the only game that I'm kind of looking forward to from this showcase, but it's like kind of, I'm fucking done waiting. Like, release the game, please. What are you fucking doing? Here, man. I'm just gonna bring these Kleenex over here. There we go. Yeah, bro. Ill is one of the best looking games. It looks the most interesting, but I mean, it was never guaranteed from the start. You know, it was never like a guaranteed slam dunk. It just looks cool. It just looks gory. It looks shocking. It looks dark, gritty. The things that I like, mature. That's what I'm talking about, man. It'll be a hard pill to swallow if they downgrade the game, but the thing is, man, they sold you a lot. They didn't sell you anything, but what they showed you was non-existent. That's just how it is. It was non-existent. They didn't have the game. The game did not exist. It was just a fucking visual. Honestly, just a visualizer. Dude, I will be devastated if Ill is a failure. Define failure, Hopium. Drink tea or get a humidifier. I think humidifier might be on my list. I've got this fan that like cools the air, but I need I don't know what it is. I've had allergies my whole fucking life though, man. Well, maybe not my whole life. I think since I don't know, like I was maybe 12. I'm even allergic to cats, but I love them. I pass on ever changing to PC. That's fine, man. I'm not going to force anyone to switch over, but I'm just telling you like it is. You're cutting out like half of the fucking cake. You're cutting half of the fucking cake away. You've got two great slices over there, two or three great slices, but the other half of the cake is like you can do anything. You can play fucking any game. The most unbelievable games you couldn't even imagine. You should, dude, just open Steam sometime and just start clicking. You wouldn't fucking believe how much shit is on there. Games that would take you back. If it's an obvious scam or heavily downgraded, that's how it's a failure, says Hopium. Well, I think a lot of games have done that. They're very guilty of this. I think, Watch Dogs, Mafia, what the hell else? They came out and it's just like, what can you do? What can you do? They showed us something that doesn't exist. And that's just how it is. We bought the fucking product. I guess we lose. Not entirely, though. I do like those games still. It's just like, what the fuck? 10 likes in the compartment bay. Thank you. Good luck emptying. Good luck emptying your wallet for $1,200 when the PS6 comes out. That's without the fucking disc tray. I bet they'll sell a disc tray with that bitch and make only 5 fucking physical copies. 5 physical games. Thank you. Brass, your disappointment for 007 is on par with Silent Hill F. Well, the difference, unfortunately, Jack, the difference is this. With Silent Hill, I was like, there's no way this game can suck. And even 4 hours in, I'm like, not bad, you know? I don't like the combat too much, but hey, it's Silent Hill. It's not about the fucking combat. But then the characters turned out to be lame. I don't like playing a baby in fucking whatever the fuck. No guns, and I clearly seen a gun a while back. It was like a fucking Uzi. And the game takes place in like 1600 before a gun existed or something. It's like, dude, fuck Silent Hill F. I it's unfinishable. It's an unfinishable game. The difference kind of is I had way higher hopes for Silent Hill F because it was a 90 motherfucking dollar game. As opposed to 007, 70 bucks or whatever, 75. It's just like, oh my god, bro. I cannot play this torture sim anymore. Silent Hill F has like 5 enemy types. And it's all a bunch of like, half of them are pregnant women. Who wants to do that? Who wants to play that type of game? And then I seen the ending on one of my favorite streamers' channels. Bro, the most depressing, awful endings I've ever seen. And he was like, what is this torture festival? He said, this sucks. And he was a hardcore Silent Hill fan. And I'm like, yeah, it beyond sucks. It's way beyond suck. I hate Silent Hill F way more than 007. 007, I could probably force myself through that game. But I don't know, man. Those crashes made me feel weird. At least Silent Hill didn't crash. I'll say that much. Don't get me wrong, I'm all on board with ill. I don't know. We go where the quality goes, Hopium, If it turns out to be sludge, cut it out, It's the tumor of the fucking industry. On to the next. Good luck emptying your wallet. Oh. Chat is dead. The only thing I had about State of Play was when they keep showing off games coming out next year. Wow, Philo makes a good fucking point. That's half of the reason that I did not like this show. All these games are coming out in 27. Fuck, dude, there might not be a planet Earth. Might not be a fucking United States. Who the fuck knows, man? 2027, by the way. Yeah, I'm good on that. I don't look forward to 2027 because we're getting the cream of the crop this year, supposedly. Still no delay from Rockstar on GTA 6. If for some reason Rockstar is snapped and they decide to go with Summer Game Fest and, present their game at the end, where High Guard was fucking shown, well then that'll be crazy. That'll be insane. But that will take them down a notch in this land of business and reality. Because Rockstar is bigger than that. They don't need some fuck-ass Geoff Keighley show. A lot of games coming out in September. Yeah, man, I'm going to have to... Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I'm going to have to hold my wallet around that time. Let's see. June, July, August. Yeah, isn't the Halloween game coming out then, too? That would be sick to see some footage of the single player. Even if it's just bots, like, show me the game. I did not waste my money on Silent Hill F, but 007 First Light was worth the money. Philo, you just keep karate chopping my dick.
At Hopium's Garden has just donated $5 through Super Chats.
Hopium!
Out of all the games to lose a viewer, it had to be Silent Hill F. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Hee meta. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Mr. Hopium, the fucking torture that was that game. I only have distant memories of us playing it and just going through and my sanity slowly devolving. You know, it just, oh man, it was crushing. It was crushing. Nothing could be worse than that. Worst game that year. Fuck Concord. You took Silent Hill's name. You propped it up with this, you know, what was she, middle school? Bro, what kind of Silent Hill game has some middle schooler as a main character? And all our friends are cringe. Everything's lame. Uh, Nothing's good. It just gets worse and worse. The combat from the fucking unholy depths. It's like we should just go back to James Sunderland swinging the fucking pipe. Like that worked. Now we got to dodge attack in this fuck ass bullshit simulator. Eh, That game gave me AIDS. Like I don't know another way to say it. Silent Hill fuckness was a true disappointment. I have not seen anyone defend it, at least in here. But let me tell you, people think that game's the shit. People think that character's the shit. But, there's Silent Hill fucking depraved fans. Of course. They only get one game every fucking 9 years. Of course they're depraved. Thankfully, I'm not insane. What up, Anonymous Boss? Gaming! Yeah, it's dog shit. It's a diarrhea dump. It's a piece of fucking radioactive material. It needs to be shot into space and never to return to humanity's fucking haven. It's seriously bad. Nobody defends it. I swear they showed a gun in that game, and I mentioned it multiple times. I remember when it happened. Long ago, when there was a bit of footage from the game. Maybe someone modded it in or made the footage somehow, but that doesn't make sense. Man, even if the game had guns, it's still fucking terrible. It's a torture simulator, um, and people pretend it's good. Drives me insane. Uh, Hopium, didn't you say Control Resonant looked pretty good? I was wondering what you thought looked good about it. I just, in general, was curious about other takes on this game because I have zero hype. I liked the first Control, but this is going way out of the purview of that game. It's so different. The first Control was kind of like, I don't know, Twin Peaks plus Alan Wake or something. I don't know. What up, Captain? Sorry if I'm a little late. Nobody's ever late, dude. You can stop through the stream anytime, even just for 5 fucking minutes. I'm not the prick who's gonna tell you, hey, you have to be here. You guys stop through when you get a minute. Sorry, but what did you think of the new God of War game? People are hating on it, including Jaffe. Jaffe is an old, dusted pimp. He's got nothing left. He's a rage baiter to me. But I don't think this God of War is going to do fucking anything good for the series. I think if, in fact, it's not going to work. It's going to be their first pitiful release. I didn't like Ragnarok at all. First game or the remake, whatever, not bad. A little bit dodge attacky, a little bit Souls like, but that's fine. It's still a good film. But this game looks dreadful. I mean, it doesn't look like much of a video game at all. That was 20 minutes of the game. Also, it's not a problem playing as a woman. My problem is replacing Kratos with a woman who I think in the story is dead, unless I'm mistaken. Why does this exist? Who knows? Control 2 looks good. What did you think, Keems? What looked good about it? You guys will have to push me into this game a little bit. I'll give it a chance. Jaffe is irrelevant. Damn, Hopium laying down the fucking... Damn! Guillotine. Holy shit. Hopium's not fucking around, dude. He said Jaffe is irrelevant scum. Bro, I don't know why, but that's so funny to me. That's so fucking funny. You guys said Control 2. It looks pretty good in my opinion. I'll buy that game for sure. Well, I was curious, what about it? Jaffe wants the clicks and views. Bro, I don't have much to say about Jaffe. I used to be in his, membership and followed him for a while. And he's just kind of like a dusted up old head. He's not really relevant. Like Hopium said, but I'm kind of laying it on, softer. He's just a stoner who does nothing, you know? Like, I hate to say it, but his takes seem very rage baity or cringe, for the sake of just being. And he said some shit that is very wrong. He has said some incorrect information, but I can't remember what it was. So I've kept him out of my mind. But isn't he, the headmaster, the original fucking God of War creator or whatever? Well, that grandpa has retired. He just sits there and gets high. Um, you know, it is what it is. I'm also looking forward to Control 2. I was a big fan of the first one. I wonder where the story's gonna go, man. Is it connected? If it's connected somehow, that'd be fascinating. But it just looks too fantasy for me. The first game was kind of like your supernatural law enforcement. That's what it felt like to me. It felt like like I had a badge and a gun, but powers as well. It didn't feel all out like a superhero game. This one kind of looks like a superhero game. Let me see some more something from it. Let me see some more something. I'm just not sold on it, man. I'm not. It didn't look like anything to me. I want Infamous. I want Prototype. And it just kind of looked like the in between of that. Silent Hill Townfall. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. I hope this game is good, but it's 2027. I'll be a fucking grandpa by then. I want the Pain Trilogy remake. Where the fuck is it? How long do we have to wait exactly? And who's in control of that project? Is it Rockstar or Remedy? Because I don't understand who's in control of Max Payne. Yo, who's that?
At Hopium's Garden, he just donated $5 through Super Chat. I'll be honest, I don't need Until Dawn 2. First game was fine.
Whoa.
After the shitty fucking movie, I don't need any more material from that fucking universe.
Dude, when I watched that, I should watch it again. Thanks for reminding me, dude. I forgot completely about that. I'm a huge Until Dawn fan. The original, not the shit ass remake. The remake is Suckness from Unholy Tomb. It's just a needless, soulless fucking cash grab. Really, I mean, I hate to overuse such a word, but that's just how it is. I loved Until Dawn, the original version. So many different ways to play the game, so many different ways to end the game. This does not look like the company that I know. It looks fucking... I don't know what I'm looking at when I look at this game. It doesn't even look like the same people. You know what this is, or what this looks like to me? It looks like bait. It looks like bait, so you buy the game and then you find out it's not that fantastic. There's a lot of how do I put it without messing up this live stream? There's a lot of romantic, lustful scenes in this fucking trailer. And to me, that's bait. That's trying to get you to look at the screen because the game does not compel. I don't like being on an island in Until Dawn. It should have been a, a fucking asylum or something, or I don't know, dude. A tropical fucking heat island doesn't. This does not strike me as a solid idea to go with. I would have done almost anything else, you know? Maybe up on a fucking. I don't know. We were at a ski resort in the original, weren't we? Just kind of like this cabin deep in the fucking mountain. Now it looks like we're in broad daylight, tropical island. Like literally, if I'm the tour guide on the fucking island. Um, I don't know, dude. It gives me the vibe that they don't know what they're doing anymore. There's nothing that I've seen that represented the gameplay wisely. They showed 2 seconds of a choice, and that's the only way that I knew this was one of these games, but I didn't know it'd be Until Dawn. I thought it was one of those offshoots. You know the ones. Man of Medan or whatever, or Man of Medan. They made a few of them. I forget what those are called, but they're like haunted games. I thought that's what this was. This does not look like Until Dawn 2. It looks like Until Dawn Tropical Fuckfest. Like, I'm sorry, I have zero hype on this game. It looks like they've lost the plot and the identity. Um, we will give it a potential chance, but not without seeing a bit more first. This looks bad. It's one of the few games that I, have hoped for, but I think they released some slop, didn't they? These guys released some garbage. What was the last game that they made? I think this is bait. I think they have been forced to make this game. Fire Sprite Games. Let's see what they've got in the pocket. Um, I guess nothing. What? This doesn't make sense, dude. Horizon? Call of the Mountain? What am I looking at here, dude? They're acting like they didn't make whatever. Is this a new company? Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Very bizarre. I guess that's how it is. I think they should have called it Until Dusk. Ooh. Maybe it was taken. Yeah, that would have been great. This daylight thing throws me off, man. I didn't mind the other one that's out in the woods. Fuck. What was it called, man? There was this other game. And it was fuck. It had the guy from Scream in it. I thought it was pretty good. And my fucking nose just The Quarry. The Quarry. I thought The Quarry was pretty good. Some people said it wasn't. I don't really care. I thought it was still pretty good. Just some of the characters, yeah, I wanted them to die, but that's like half of these games. Yeah, Dark Pictures Anthology. That's the series one. They make a bunch of them, and half of them are bad. Heavy Rain. That's one of the originals I remember. And I think Detroit Become Human is the best to do it so far. I think they've got like a lot of different endings. Pointy Lara Gang will live forever. Good. We like her pointies more than we like the. Well, never mind. Never mind. A bit of coffee left in the tank. Philo thinks every fucking game looked good, man. Come on. Pointy Lara gang. We love that. No Max Payne trilogy for you, Goku. I mean, they're just not doing it. Financed by Rockstar and developed by Remedy. Hey, that sounds amazing, actually. Holy fucking shit. Would it be insane to say that the Max Payne remakes might be better than GTA 6? That'd probably be insane. But here's my thought. Remedy unguided, but with Rockstar's budget, that sounds kind of nice. Not that I didn't like Rockstar being in charge of, Max Payne 3, but it was a deviation. It definitely deviated from what was there before. I miss the original feeling to Max. There's something about the story choice based horror games that I like. I know what you're saying, actually. I like I like these scary kind of, popcorn type of games where people can die at any point. I really like that mechanic. But it has to be done right. I hope they do it right. I'm not putting my chips down.
At Hopium's Garden has just donated $5 through Super Chat. David Jaffe can be summed up with a few lyrics from Drake's Iceman. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, the dustiest nigger's been fucking with us.
He is, God, man. He is a dusty fella. David Jaffe doesn't really. He doesn't scream any relevance to this industry or the current modern conversation to gaming. I think he just doesn't have it at all. If he had it, it's gone, and he's just kind of living in the shadow of what he once was. No disrespect, no offense, but basically, yeah, offense. I don't know, man. I like the original God of War games. They were fine. They had the elements a game should have. Especially games like that. Gory, intense violence. I don't know. So I give him that respect. He made better God of War games than we get these days. But at the same time, when he speaks about something, this guy is like turbo woke, I think. And he says, yes, I am. And I'm like, holy shit. Get the fucking popcorn. Yeah. Oh. But he's been so wrong about shit in the past. I think he's just a dusty old fossil. If I have anything good to say about him, it has to do with the original God of War shit. Sam Lake is leading both remakes, Max Payne 1 and 2. I have mixed feelings, honestly, Swordfish. I really do. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, motherfucker. Some of these public events on Destiny 2 are a lot of fun and crazy, says Philo. You pick up the game when they killed it. Bro. I just don't know what to say. By the way, Lightfall sucks. Don't buy it, man. I was gifted a bunch of DLCs. I thought Lightfall was fine at the time for Destiny, but no. I realized the problem, after the fact. I thought it was fine because I didn't have any skin in the game. I didn't really, how do you put it? I didn't have a deep connection with Destiny 2. The first game I did not like. The second game I got into kind of because, I was guided. And I like the shooter mechanics. I like the way it feels. It felt fresh. It felt, I don't know, focused. But after learning a bit more, yeah, Lightfall blows. Have you ever watched Eastbound and Down? What's that? No, but I've probably seen clips. Danny McBride? Yeah, I've definitely seen clips of this. No, but not a full episode, but it looks pretty funny as fuck. 2009? What the hell happened? I didn't like the first Destiny. That campaign was terrible. I don't even remember a campaign. I just remember it was just a suffer torture fest. I don't know how to put it, but you would just grind for so long, and then, if someone bounces off or something, gets knocked off the game, everything gets fucked up. I just. Something about the original Destiny was just too much of a grind. Not that the second game wasn't. The second game's kind of grindy, like as fuck, but something about the essence of the game felt better. It didn't feel one dimensional, like, there was something about it. But fuck Destiny, it's all dead. It's all dead. Bury the fucking game. Let's move on to Resident Evil 10. Let's move on to GTA 6. Let's move on to Hellraiser Revival. Let's. You know? Dead games. I made a video on the Max Payne remake. I hope to God they don't give it the silly woke. Bro, they better fucking not. And I might understand what you're saying. The potential to change things could be there. It could be there. And Alan Wake 2, it's not that I didn't like the game, but it might have been, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't, but I don't know. It feels like they can bend in that direction at any point in time. Do not wokeify games. Not that, that word doesn't come up too much here, just enough. Should we forgive McBride for his writing on Halloween? No, he must face the consequences. That's crazy. He wrote those fucking movies. Like, for real? Every time I think about that, I'm just like, what the hell? Which one? Did he write all of them? What did Danny McBride do in Halloween? Executive producer and co-writer. Ugh. Good lord, man. I hate to say it, but the fucking Halloween trilogy, 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends, trash. I like the third movie because it does what I want it to do. They fuck up Michael Myers for real, once and for all. Like, the way that I would expect it to be done. But, I mean, the delivery method to get to that point in the story, not worth it. I think if you want a respectable Halloween trilogy, um, actually there is no way to do it respectfully. Halloween 1, Halloween 2, done, done forever. That's how you respect Michael Myers. He died in Halloween 2 forever. The shape is dead. Duke Nukem Forever live stream. We could do that. I think fuck it, man. There's just this part in the beginning that kind of makes me iffy because we don't see like any nudity, but it's a pretty raunchy beginning. I do not forgive Danny McBride, no. Halloween fucking sucks. It pisses all over. Like, the whole thing. I could go down the fucking list of grievances. But another dead series no one cares about. Halloween. It's dead. And no one cares. And I say good. Uh, it should have been one movie and one movie only. Uh, I love Michael Myers. I love this thing that has been created, but you can never end it properly. You can never respect it. You got Halloween 5 that blows ass. Halloween 6, it's a decrepit nightmare. And H2O with the worst mask I've ever seen in history playing fucking Three Stooges with Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. But it's got the most based ending in history. So what the fuck do I say? You know, it's a busted, broken ass series that will never be correct. But I still like Halloween Ends. Seethe. This chat has gone satanic on me. Remember Rob Zombie did the Munsters? Bro, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched 20 minutes and I'm like, well, it's the Munsters by Rob Zombie in the year 20 fucking whatever, dude. Like, what? The most bizarre project I've ever seen. The Munsters by Rob Zombie? I wanted to see his hockey movie. I thought that would have been cool. Do you think there will be more of the great Michael Myers, another reboot? Bro, as long as there's money, they'll make it happen. I'm sure there's something in the works right now. Look at the fucking game. When the game comes out, they might just slap a movie together. You know, they've got 10, they've probably got 1,000 scripts ready to go for this fucking Halloween nightmare. You know, it just takes the proper person to step up and say, oh, we co wrote it. I swear, these cocksuckers literally just buy the script from the fucking back of a vault and put their name on it. I swear to God. Danny McBride wrote Halloween, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, man. I bet they just purchase scripts. I bet that's what happens. And then they fucking patent it and put their name on it. I really doubt any of this. I don't know, man. I hope the game is good. At least fun for 2 years. I don't care about a 10-year game. I don't need to fuck with Halloween for that long. Make it $40. Let's stop fucking around. Still no Jason versus Freddy sequel. Dude, they are paralyzed with copyrights. That's the problem. They're all assholes. Freddy Krueger, the property holding people, Satanists from hell. Um Jason Voorhees split like 3 different ways, man. It's bad. The fact that it's even in Dead by Daylight is a miracle. But it's mainly because it's a version of Jason Voorhees that's it's basically like a Fortnite version. I don't know. I don't know, bro. We're in dire straits. McBride is close with David Gordon Green, so it was probably a favor. What a terrible fucking favor. What a disgrace. I think Halloween 2018 is garbage. I think it's absolute shit. You got Laurie Strode with all the guns in the world. Can't defeat this fucking 90-year-old man. I don't want to get into it. We'll never stop. It will never stop. But yeah, I think they will reboot this movie. Fuck yeah. Or they'll call it something weird like Halloween Never Dies, or something. They'll get you back in the theater. Let's just say that. Yeah, I like Freddy versus Jason for its, you know, they don't have the longest fight, but the horror scenes are great. It's not like an amazing movie, but it delivers what it needs to. I'd love another one of those, and believe me, the people would fucking pay. These days, bro, I don't need a game to reinvent the wheel. or some new mechanic. Just plainly want the game to be fun. Well, that's also what I underline. If the game is fun, yeah, it doesn't need to reinvent the wheel. It doesn't even need to be, anything new. I thought Death Stranding 2, there wasn't anything really necessarily new. They just fed you the game in a different way, a different pace. But I thought it was the best game that year, period. Better than anything. And yeah, they didn't deliver anything, a psychotic new mechanic. That's a good point. That's a fair point. Games don't need to reinvent the wheel. They just have to be fun. And let me tell you, some games try to reinvent the wheel and then they're not fun. Hmm. Hmm. They should have went with the pinhead ending. That would have been interesting as fuck. Yeah, I think the ending's kind of lame. Of course they can't let anyone win. The copyright holders are all fucking losers. I hate to say it, but they're losers, man. They're too worried about their product being misrepresented. Fellas, fill your fucking pockets. Make a movie. It would make billions internationally. You know how people long for that shit? Hmm. Do you think there will be. Oh, I read that. I don't know why he thought it would be a hit. The Munsters? No, he didn't think it'd be a hit. It's just a fetish of his. He wanted to remake something that meant something to him. He didn't give a shit whether it did well or not. I think he just said, fuck it, let's go. uh, Rob Zombie doing the Munsters had nothing to do with being a hit. He just, had it in his mind and had the pull. Ash versus Freddy versus Jason would have been dope. Well, then you've got all different rights holders at each other's throats. And then, what did they say? I think Ash, Bruce, Springsteen or whatever, he said he cannot lose in a movie or something. There's some contract holding him to that. I heard it from a pleb, so maybe it's not true, but everyone's got their own copyright problem, you know? Pulling in different directions. I think they should think about the money and just make the fuck movie. Fuck the end result. Just make like 3 movies where everyone wins in this different film. Like Freddy wins, Ash wins, fucking Voorhees wins. Colonel Campbell. Social political messages, especially modern social political messages. You see, I don't mind if a game shows me the 60s and there's like, you know, they're calling the soldiers baby killers, and they're dropping the bad words from the 60s. It's like I don't mind when times are represented, but to take me into the socio-political thing of these days, it's a fucking web of madness. I don't want anything to do with politics of 2026. Sociopolitics, fucking whatever the fuck politics. I play games to be taken out of real life. I don't play a game to get deeper into real life. I like to escape. I love to escape. Some people play like job simulator games. And I'm like, why don't you just get a job and then play real games? Like, what the fuck? What up, Doc? Did you see the state of snooze? It looked like Trash. I don't like any of these games. Maybe Silent Hill Townfall, Onimusha, Ill. That's it. The rest of these games can fucking get cooked. You know? God of War, or Goddess of War, I should say. Goddess of Ho. I forgot what I said in Discord. The original hat.
At Chaz UBCS has just donated $1.99 through Super Chat. LLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLL State of Decay.
You keep saying State of Decay. And it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if you're trying to bring Xbox into the matter. What does that say there, bub? State of Decay on Xbox. You are misrepresenting my product, subtracting 5 points from your credentials. Thank you, Chaz. Favorite open world story game? Open world story game. Red Dead Redemption 2. That's an easy one. Open world story game. That's interesting to think about. Are there any others that come to mind? Maybe Fallout New Vegas. I mean, it's kind of a story game. You're following the courier. You don't have to follow all these other side things. I saw it and it really didn't improve my mental state. Yo. This guy wants to give up being a gamer because today was so bad. I've never heard that. Dude. W pick for me, it's Red Dead Redemption 1. Red Dead Redemption 1 is fucking breathtaking, man. The difference between the two is kind of a presentation thing. But there's a gun mechanic to the first game that feels so much better than its sequel. It's the one thing that I bring up all the time. The bullets feel like they have gravity. You know, when you hit someone with gunfire in the first game, it looks like the bullets are heavier or something. There's more force. Second game has more production, you know, visually or whatever. But the first game feels like when you're fucking using the revolver on somebody, I don't know, it like there's blowback from the weapon and there's heavy impact from the gunfire. It's just, I don't know, a bit better, just a bit better. But as far as like the openness of the world, I like the second game for just, it just lets you go. You could just live in the game. It's like, holy shit. It's fun to fish in that game. John Marston over Arthur Morgan. I agree. Look, I like playing Arthur Morgan to feel like there's less reason to be a good guy. Like, I can do bad things as Arthur. Fuck, he punched a guy out in front of his whole family, basically to death. Like, he's not necessarily a good guy. Maybe he develops into a good guy throughout the story, like when he's talking to sister whatever, you know. I'm scared, sister. And I think he becomes a good man, but he's this guy you can be kind of fucking cruel with. John Marston, on the other hand, is a through and through good cowboy. A great man. A great man. Damn. I fucking love the ending to Red Dead 1. It's a fucking, oh my god. Truly astonishing. A lot of gamers are praising a game that's not even out. Dude, isn't it the truth, though? People are praising it like the sun. Which in turn caused him to get TB. Yeah, man, I mean, karma and the results of that. I think karma kind of exists in that universe. And John Marston never crossed the line into being a fucking evil, you know, a bad man. I think for a while Arthur was a bad man. I think he killed women. I think he killed such and such, you know? Um, and he realized that weighed on his soul. And he came to terms that he'd have to pay the fucking price. Man, imagine if we got something that good at the state of play. Wow. Unfortunately, to me, all of this is deplorable shit I've already heard about. Ill? I've seen 5 fucking trailers over 5 years. Come on, man. Onimusha? Is this game coming out this year? Dude, if Capcom is cooking this hard. Onimusha Way of the Sword. 2026. Dude, Capcom's coming out with 3 games this year. They're the fucking best developer right now. Better than Naughty Dog, better than Rockstar. Fucking pushing them into the mud. Oh, now all we need is Dino Crisis, and we're literally, we're living pretty. Arthur getting TB sucked. I'll tell you, Keems, I don't know if you've heard this before, but when I get to that part of the game, I stopped playing. I didn't beat the game for a year after I got to that point. Something like that. Maybe it was less. Maybe it was like 8 months. But either way, I stopped playing the game. I said, I'm done. I don't want to see the story continue. I just want to see. I want to live in this world a while longer. And it turned into months of me playing the game and hunting different animals and getting the outfits and just like upgrading my shit as far as I could possibly go. And then eventually I said I gotta beat this game before someone fucking ruins it for me. And I eventually beat it. And I said, holy fucking shit, this is the best game I ever played my whole life. I don't think it will ever be dethroned. I don't think GTA 6 has a snowball's fucking chance in hell to dethrone Red Dead Redemption 2. Not to say it won't be impressive as fuck. Yeah, I'm going to be impressed out of my mind. But that's when it comes. Capcom's employees are getting 0 sleep. They must. I mean, they're busting out 3 games? Dude, the revenue is going to be psychotic. Dude, everyone's getting bonuses. They should. Fuck, Pragmata, it took them like, what, 4 years to get that game out? And it had been in development for a while already? And Resident Evil 9, literally everyone says it's a fucking hit. Everyone liked it. Universal praise. Let me actually take a look. Fuck Danny McBride. Where's Resident Evil? Did it get universal praise? Basically. I don't see any score lower than a fucking 9. It's just hard to tell. And the game's not even done yet. Like, you know, they still have DLC coming, I'm sure. They came out with the mini game, which is actually pretty good. It's more than a mini game. It's like its own little mode. Have you seen Weekend at Bernie's? Let me see. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Weekend at Bernie's. No, but it sounds very familiar. Wow, I love these ads that are popping on my screen. Great job. 1989. Where'd you get this fucking 1989 comedy? State of Play was ass, 2 out of 10. That's very kind of you. I gave it a fucking 0. Because let me tell you something, okay? I like the thought of Ill. I like Silent Hill, Townfall. I like the idea of these games. But I've seen these bitches many times. I don't think there was a new game here. Fucking God of War Tampon Edition Great fucking job, motherfucker. Great job. You just killed your whole fucking franchise. Dead. Dead. Except for the Simps, who really slurp up the fucking snowy slop. Fuck God of War. I didn't like it since the reboot or remake. It's a movie. Why do I want to watch a movie? I'm here to play a game, not play a fucking movie. Frankly, this show was a zero. Okay? They didn't show me anything I didn't know that existed. Nothing. Where? Tomb Raider Atlantis? Amazon Game Studios can kiss my fucking crack. They produced, the money or whatever for James Bond, right? 007 toilet fucking simulator. I don't trust them, so I don't trust Tomb Raider, even though it's by someone entirely different. And also 2027, don't give a shit. So anything releasing 2027 can kiss my fucking ass. Okay? Wolverine looks like a game I played a half a dozen times. It's finished. We need mods. Moderator. Oh, moderator. Deploy the wrench. State of Play was not that bad, and God of War Law Feed will be awesome. Fucking says who, son? Are the mods asleep? Should we go to bed? If the mods are asleep, I gotta go to bed. The mods have abandoned us. Everyone's abandoned me. Lawfy looks amazing. Kings, what are you smoking? And how strong is it? Cause what the fuck, bro? You're playing with a gelatinous cube in Hellverse. Fucking come on, man. Bro, if the mods went to bed, I'm going to bed. That's just how it is. I missed the state of play. Bro, what do you mean you miss the state? You miss nothing. You miss nothing. I don't know, dude. I've seen all of this before. There's nothing new that they presented except God of fucking tampons. Who gives a fuck about that game? I'd rather get a tattoo of a fucking Xbox logo. Like, God, man. Everyone hated this show, except some people who just, I don't know. A satanic demon from unholy hell has crept into this chat. Alrighty, mods. I'll handle it. We hand out bans here, not what do you call it, timeouts. Nothing new, dude. Nothing new to the table. It's not even like it's not even that necessary, Just a little something. Let's see a new Far Cry. How about that? What the fuck's Ubisoft doing? Remastering, fucking remaking games that are not even a decade old. This is the saddest era possible. We're going to bed though. The moderators have went to bed. We've only got 5 of them, so it kind of makes sense. Actually, it makes sense. We've only got 5 mods. Should we induct a new member to the community moderation team? Because I would consider it. It's just when we have like 5 blue wrenches in chat, it intimidates people away. Intergalactic. Bro, no one wants to play the sweaty mechanic simulator. Oh yeah, woman, by the way. We just can't catch a break, gentlemen. We just can't catch a break. Uh, if they're making us play as a woman, I want her to at least be attractive, for fuck's sake. Like, come on, dude. Like, come on, dude. Even dude, Grace Ashcroft. Even she's like at least good looking, and you don't even see her face most of the game. It's like cutscenes. Man, 9 million year ban. Man, Goku wants that wrench. He's coming for that wrench. I'm ready. That's funny. 9 million year ban. No, they don't have to be in here. Probably watching wrestling. Either way, we're gonna call it a night here, gents. I just feel kind of exposed without any moderators. How about members? Do we have members? No, we don't. I feel very naked. Yo, what up, macho? They went from shaven sides to full-blown shaven heads. And ugly women! You know, I hate to put it that way, but they are unattractive as fuck. It is just how it is. If I'm gonna play as a character through the game, I want them to be, they don't have to be fucking Hollywood, you know? But I mean, come on. And they have to have a good attitude as well. I hate Forspoken. That lady was a total bitch in that game. She didn't deserve her powers. She didn't deserve really anything. She was just an asshole. It was an asshole simulator. 6 out of 10 state of play. What up, Christopher? Bro, I gave it a 0. Like, they didn't show anything new at all. What, God of War? 20 minutes? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I judge it based on that. Did they bring anything to the table? No. Nothing new. Seen a bit more of Silent Hill Townfall. Control. I thought we'd already seen. We've seen all of this. What about Wolverine? Didn't we see some of that as well back, I don't know, a year ago or something? It's just like, where's the big moment? Out of this whole show, what was the biggest moment? I guess God of War, but fuck that game. It's not only a movie now, we're not even playing as like the main character. We're playing as a side character. And they didn't even call it Goddess of War. Like, what can you do? Mobile war, dude, a mobile war Wolverine, bro. That's gnarly. That's a gut punch. People have been waiting for Wolverine like crazy, and it's supposed to be this big ass adult game. Like, whatever, dude. It doesn't look that interesting. It looks like the game we played half a dozen times, probably all the way back to 2002. A scripted on rails game that doesn't do anything special. I guess we get to play as Wolverine, an invincible character who slashes and cuts people. You know, it's like, holy shit. Oh man. And by the way, why is Wolverine like the mutant? I've always wondered that. When I was a kid, of course, I seen X-Men. I never read the comics. And I wondered why they gave Wolverine the leading fucking role. Why is he always the main character? I know Hugh Jackman's the shit, but Wolverine is honestly a boring character. I loved Logan. That was an incredible film. It gave it heart and meaning. But to me, this guy holds no fucking weight in the universe. You know? He's a soldier on the field. I don't know what to say. Very disrespectful. I apologize. The last adult game was Manhunt. Third party games. Like what? Tomb Raider? No, that's AAA, man. Dynasty no. What game was it, man? Rayman? I just don't see anything here. Like Silent Hill Townfall, I guess, but we've already seen it. Bring something new. Man, you guys are woke as shit. Anyone who is banned is a wokeified junkie of Satan. I subscribe now or be banned. That is as simple as that. Here you go. You have 10 seconds to decide. I'm a much harder moderator than the other guys. So, if they're not here to swing the hammer, I'll do it. Dylan, why do you have so many moderators? Why am I banned? Because you suck. That's why you're banned, because you suck. You done? Oh, I'm a bandmaster 5000. Video game Dude, the video game industry is compromised. Isn't it, though? They love 007 on Rails fucking movie simulator. They love, this. I don't want to get too brutal on the matter, but I fucking hate where gaming is going right now. It's like they're trying to cut back everything they built before, all the freedom, they broke the rules, and now it's like they're putting in more rules. They're making the game on Rails. They're making it a film. We're backsliding. Please tell me we're not backsliding. Man, right before GTA as well. Shit, right before the delay, I mean. Imagine that. Alrighty. Wolverine mid-game. Ain't it the truth? I need to play some Manhunt. Please do. You can get it on Xbox and it'll play perfectly. This is the only time I push Xbox, is when we're talking about backwards compatibility. On PC, I have a lot of trouble, man. I ain't gonna lie. Playing old games like Condemned, Criminal Origins, fuck no. The game is fucked up. You gotta install patches, and I'm not down with that. Or install something. I'm not down with that, bro. You know what I'm down with? The game functioning right when I turn it on. And Xbox does that very well. So if they bring in some initiative to bring back classic games more, a plentiful fucking variety of them, then we'll be back on Xbox's good side. Asha Sharma will not be blocked on Facebook. I noticed 6 games coming out in September. Let's take a look real quick. Games coming out in September. Phantom Blade Zero. This game I know very little about. Let's go take a look at Phantom Blade Zero. People were like, Dylan, this is the shit. What are you doing? Let's take a look. 9 hours ago. Let's look at this one. T for teen? What am I, a baby? Oh, they've got a baby in the trailer. Yeah, this era of gaming kind of blows. It's like amazing, or it just sucks. There's no in between. There's no mid. Everyone's under hypnosis, I think. I think it's finally worked. Mass hysteria, whatever they call that. People think mid games are good now, and they've won. They've won. What can I say? I'm stunned. Phantom Blade Zero looks like shit. 0 out of 10. Don't know what to tell you. Blood of Dawnwalker. Why didn't we see that? Maybe, dude, I bet they'll show that. at Summer Game Fest. I have no fucking doubt. Dawn Walker. This game could be huge. I don't really know. Rebel Wolves, the name of the dev. Warsaw-based video game studio founded by former developers from CD Projekt Red. Whoa! Whoa! Ex-developers, CD Projekt Red. Blood of the Dawnwalker. I'm about 50% more into this game. September 3rd, we might have to check it out, baby. Coming to everything, it says. Published by Bandai Namco. Action role-playing. Dude, I want full-on role-playing. Action role-playing. It's like a vampire game or something. I don't know. We'll keep it on the radar. Hypnotize me. Dude, Keems, they might be hypnotizing you, bro. Where's Gears of War E-Day? Dead. Wait, I think if they show it, it'll be on Sunday. Xbox Games Showcase 2026. Sunday, June 7th. So that day I'll be on covering this. Man, that's the thing I hate. When we do a daytime stream, a lot of you guys aren't there because I'm a nighttime streamer. And then we do the live stream during the day, and it's like a waste of my energy. But we'll do it. We'll still do it. I do it every year. Summer Game Fest every year. But we might skip the Game Awards this year because they are fucking trash. Expedition 33, a game no one talks about? Literally nobody. A game that's dead because it's not fresh. Damn. Game of the year, though. And I'm still talking about Red Dead in the year 2026. A game that got beat by God of fucking War. It's why award shows are the devil from unholy fucking hell. Okay? I apologize. Phantom Blade Zero is a 9 out of 10. Man, you and Philo, you're like the left fist coming at me, and then Philo's like the right fist, and I'm getting like knocked the fuck out by two people at once. Phantom Blade Zero is good. 007 is good. It's like boom, boom. Fucking two punches to my face. Game Awards. You know, Christopher, maybe we could make our own or something, and we'll give it special rules, you know? Specific rules. Like, no more remakes. No remake should be up for Game of the Year. Not Resident Evil 4, not Resident Evil 2, not anything. You know what is wild, though, that I have not spoken about? They came out with The Witcher 3 DLC. Songs of the Past. How the fuck are they coming out with content for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt? Old-ass game. The expansion is slated for 2027? Jesus Christ. When's The Witcher 4 coming out? Oh, it's supposed to bridge the gap leading into The Witcher 4. That's psychotic. Dude, CD Projekt Red is... Even if they're fuck-ups, I still admire their insanity. Like, they are crazy with content. They're fucking... That's like Hideo Kojima level content. You're going insane. And yeah, Hideo Kojima is God. Bow down today. Witcher 4 coming out in 2029? Well, they're acting like it's coming out sooner than that. Can you imagine how bad that game will be day one? No release date, nothing. CD Projekt Red begins most intensive phase of Witcher 4. Expands team to over how many? 500 developers? It's going to be spaghetti code nightmare. Spaghetti code hell. Oh my god. Dude, when this game comes out, if it functions in the slightest way, it will be a miracle. 500 developers? For one game? Dude, Trepang 2 came out and that was like 4 people. And you're telling me 500 is going to make it better? Dude, oh my god. This is a mad fucking world, ain't it? Truly just a mad world. Game of the year for me, RE9 or Crimson Desert. Fable got delayed again? That's real? Yeah, let's see. Bro, if Fable's delayed again, just kill the game. Just end it. The suffering is never ending. Fable delayed. There's no fucking way it got delayed, bro. Why don't I know about this? Well, I mean, I read it, but what the fuck? I didn't believe it. Let me take a look. Where did they say that? Or did Xbox say it? Like, who the fuck said it? Where is the delay? Fable delayed again. I see all the words. You know, I see all the fucking headlines. Delayed to February 2027. Where is the actual... Is there like a post or something? Like, show me where it was delayed. Officially. On 29th of May 2026, Matt Booty announced that Fable's release date had been moved back to February 2027 so it can have the dedicated moment it deserves, with enough space from other releases, including GTA 6. Are you retarded? Dude, you need to put it out this year. You dumb fucks. You idiots. This is why Xbox is dead. Those who bring up Xbox Helix, put on the makeup and do the dance. Because it's clown season. Holy shit. I want to see the actual article. Why are they doing this to me? It's like they quietly delete it? What is that shit? Why did... They delayed it so quietly. Wow. Go fuck yourself, basically. Whatever, dude. Matt Booty sucks. Fired. We getting GTA 6 before Fable? It's over. It's over, Keems. It's done. We're a done Tom Turkey. Nobody will want to play Fable because we're playing GTA fucking 6. Fuck Fable. Like, shit, even without GTA 6, the only thing I heard about the game that captured my interest is they said you could marry anyone in the whole game. If that shit is true, we're gonna test the fuck out of it. I don't believe it. That's a big line. That's like saying in Dying Light 2, stay human. Every decision you make will shape the story, and the game that you play will be unique to your playthrough. Everyone will have a unique experience. Like, liar! You fucking lie. Oh, man. We'll see, dudes. The upcoming days will show some type of content. But I have to say, I don't know if it's going to be good. Summer Game Fest is a big one. Definitely tune in for that. be it on my channel or just in general, tune into the fucking Summer Game Fest because that's the only one that matters. The rest of them are ass. Xbox, obviously dead, obviously buried. I'm so sorry if you own one. Where's Mass Effect 4? Dead. Dude, the first ill trailer was so fake and pure AI. What up, Farzi? I'd have to fucking agree, bro. Well, maybe not on the AI part. I think it's really good animation, is what they did. It was in an engine, and they probably had some camera effect on. Bro, man, it's just too long. Too long to fuck around and wait for a game. They showed us the sauce too early, and now we've had a look at the sauce. Now we want to taste. No, wait, bub. Wait 5 years. And wait for Mundfish to pull us out of the fucking swamp. I hope Mundfish gets a large profit from that game. I like them. I don't know about Team Clout, but Mundfish is the shit. I'm going to buy every game that they put out. That looks good. Atomic Heart 2, The Cube. Looks like they've got something else coming as well, but everyone's been looking forward to that. It's just like, how long can they just put out these bullshit trailers, man? Seriously. Xbox is focusing. Tell them to focus on my balls. What a terrible fucking business. I'm taking off the gloves, man. I don't care about any brand, any company. Nvidia, that's the only one kind of. They do something. They make things move. Um, PlayStation, they've always been assholes, pompous assholes. Especially in the modern era of gaming, anywhere from the PS4 forward. Um, and Xbox, you can shift around the leadership, but Phil Spencer had what, 37 years in the business? If he can't do it, you think some fucking random broad's gonna do it? She worked like some type of Dunkin' Donuts managerial job or whatever, executive shit. She doesn't even have a gamer tag. She doesn't even know what that is, probably. She had to learn. I don't trust any of it. What I trust are developers, like who actually make the content. Hideo Kojima being the main one. He's probably my biggest, at least currently, the guy who can do no wrong. Maybe someday we'll see. PS3. PS3. I think the PS3 was a great console. I think the library was immaculate as well. But PlayStation 4 forward, we never really made a more impressive game than the upgrade of The Last of Us. Like, that was the last time gaming felt very, I don't know, like it was a big expansion. And now we're 4 years or however fucking long into the PS5. Jesus. Like, we finally picked up speed, and now we're backsliding. Like, whatever, dude. Just bring out the fucking game before 2027. Before the earth fucking explodes, Backwards compatible for $600. $600? What the fuck? Well, hey, man, I think whatever it was back then, it was worth it. I think the PS3, the fat one especially, that was what you wanted. Is this guy a troll? Are you a bad man? Are you a bumberclot? Either way, fellas, I've had enough. We're going to bed. If you had any question, probably save it for the next episode of the Midnight Oils. Or ask me in Discord. I reply in Discord. Twitter is dead. all the other sites are dead. The only link that matters is the one to YouTube and to TikTok. Those are my only two platforms. The rest ignited. You know. We're gonna call it a night, gents. Thank you for tuning in, getting down to the brass tacks, and may the road always lead you to warm sands. Until next time. Ta ta.